embarrassed as I wore the same necklace as John. Dealt with that. That was awkward. Yeah, hello. I hadn't planned anything for today. I just came along to watch, and a lot of poets will start a piece by saying, I haven't planned anything, but let me tell you a story that is really rather gory. That's an illustration of how a poem is written because it rhymes. But I genuinely haven't planned anything, so I'm really mainly just here to introduce Polar Bear, who's going to be another special guest. You're damn right. Is that it? Cool. But I thought I genuinely haven't prepared anything, so I thought I'd just tell a story of a conversation I had last night with a comedian I know. We were arguing over who sells out quickest, comedians or poets. And I said comedians do. I said comedians just sell out like that for years, they always have, but then there's a trend at the moment of poetry on adverts, and that was his trump card of all the different poems, and there's loads on like a Nokia advert, on all sorts of stuff, but the main one he brought up was the McDonald's one. Are you familiar with the just passing by piece of beauty? And basically I was telling him that I'm sure that is based on one of a poem I wrote years ago. Now I write quite dark stuff often. A lot of my spoken word is really dark, and I've only performed this poem once before, the poem I was telling him about. And it was years ago at the Soho Review Bar. Does anyone know of the Soho Review Bar? It doesn't warrant a whoop. It's got like a low ceilings, and basically desperate people go there to perform to people who might be able to give them money. And years ago I was one of those desperate people in that situation. I'd drunk a lot and taken a lot of drugs. I was on a multivitamin binge. And I did this poem that's really, it's really horrible, but I'm sure that that's what the Just Passing By was based on. I can't remember it properly because I was very drunk, but I can remember the last 3 lines, so it's okay, I'm just going to do them last 3 lines and then introduce Polar Bear. So it was the little old lady who shits like thick gravy was just passing blood. The soccer fan with the cancer tan was just passing blood. The scallywag with the carrier bag who last night was sodomised by Dad was just passing blood. That's basically all it was, and it got the exact same reaction then. It got the exact same reaction, except for right at the back. I just remember it's a dark room, right at the back there was just a big grin, a big red grin, surrounded by a dome of red hair. Enjoy Polar Bear, cheers.